Hi, I'm Adam Levy with the Levy Group. We're with Berkshire Hathaway EWM Realty down here in Miami, and I wanted to go over something really cool that we're working on right now, and it's our Levy Group market report. This is a unique market report that anybody can use, a buyer or seller, somebody who's trying to time the market. As we all know, timing is everything. This program should help you. This video is really designed to help you understand how this works. You can come back here anytime, morning, noon, or night, 7 days a week. It's here for you. All you're gonna have to do is subscribe and get into it. And let me show you the key things that I know that I want to pass on to you. So let's start with this right here on the right. These are 90-day trend lines that you can just hover over and get bits of information on the market. You'll see that these are available also in a big chart. So stand by 10 seconds and I'll be there. Some of the interesting data that you can't find anywhere is this, price decrease. What this shows you is that 55% of the market has had a price reduction. Kind of interesting information that you'd want to know. Also down here, what is the market action index? Well, that's a proprietary information. That's an algorithm that this company has created to determine whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. Now, that's obviously huge information for someone who's trying to time the market. And what that 30 does is it kind of carries over here into this gauge. Now, above 30, you're going to be in a seller's market. Right now, we're hovering right on 30, and their algorithm spits out data and says we are right in a slight seller's market. Now, what happens if it trickles down a tiny bit? We're going to go into that lower area, and they're going to call it out, and it's a buyer's market. But this is all updated every 7 days, and these reports get regenerated. So if you subscribe once, that information just automatically gets changed. So we really anticipate that a lot of the buyers and sellers in the area are going to be on this report all the time. Going down, let me explain, this is the best spot because you can manipulate this so many times. So this is a 3-year chart. As you see, if you don't want a 3-year chart, you just want to look at what's going on over, say, a 1-year period, put your cursor here, highlight it, let it go. And what you see is I just kind of made a 1-year chart. Here's the date down here to November of 2019. And if you want to click back, you hit reset zoom right there. So now I'm back to my 3-year chart. You can really see the rhythm of the market here on the solid line. The solid line is the 90-day average. If you want to get rid of the 7-day average, which is the dots, that's a 7-day plot. Every 7 days, new data is coming into the system. So look at the gyrations of the market as it rises and it falls, and as it rises and it falls. And that's one of the main things about this program, is that so you can see and feel the rhythm of the market and all the different data points. The other thing that this program helps you do is really find out and answer that question, how is the market doing? Because the other tidbit I need to give you here is that all this information is based on active data. Just keep that in mind, not sold data, active data. So let's, we're here in the 3-year chart. We have median list price. We can just change it to days on market. We can change it to inventory. Whatever you're really interested in looking at, you can highlight it here. But I showed you how you can click away here on the 7-day. I'm going to show you. Look at that. Boom, it's gone. Now let's scroll down a little bit and talk about market segments. So each neighborhood gets divided, or each zip code gets divided into 4 segments. Those 4 are from high to low. So they take 25% of the market, put it in each price point, and you see, like the top one, the median price is $950. It's averaging about 3,800-ish square feet in a house. There's the lot size, the beds, bath, how many new came on the market, how many were absorbed, and the average days on market of the active listings. Remember, keep that in mind, active data. So if you want to look at all of this information, let's go up to the median list price. Let's click market segments and watch what it does. What's highlighted right here is the first and the second. Not sure why the third wasn't put on. Not sure why the fourth wasn't put on, but there you go. You see all 4 market segments, the lowest to the highest. And if you want to click one of those off, say you just want to look at the bottom. There's the bottom right there for you, the bottom price point. You see the drop down here in November. That's pretty standard. We see that the market drops in November, September, October, November. Look right here, September, October, November, the drop. It did it here, but it did it slightly. So this you can really manipulate this information and find what you're looking for. If you can't, call me, because that's where I'm going to dig deeper for you. Look at the drop in November, but it's a higher. We're talking, it's a higher. Remember, this 400, 500 price range is hot. But if we changed it, remember, that's the tier we're looking at. Let's go look at the big boy in Palmetto Bay. It's a smaller, but you see there is a slight bend. I'm gonna highlight this. Watch this. Highlight that and show you how you can really hone in on the time frame you're looking for. See the gyration a little bit? Here's less of a price point, less of a price drop here in November. But generally you'll see drops in November. So you hit reset zoom right there, and we're back to the median list price in the highest tier, and I'm going to check all of them back on. So what else can you do? Well, what you can do is share this or get a full report. The 6-page report is what we're looking at right here. The full page report, let me move this to the side, gives you lots of data, all at your fingertips. So subscribe once. We'll give you that information every week or every quarter in your inbox, and I hope you find this information helpful. The other thing I did not mention is, let me go back. You can get information, say you have a house in the Keys, or say you want a house in the Keys. Say you have a house in North Carolina or the Blue Ridge Mountains of Georgia. You can check anywhere you want. Say you want to move to Seattle, or you know someone moving in from Seattle and they're having a hard time selling their house. Well, get that information to me, first off, so I can try and help. Second of all, look here and do some searching. Again, I'm Adam Levy with the Levy Group at EWM, and I'm here to help. So if you find the service helpful, you have any questions, please reach out to me. Thanks again.